So last week I was at a networking event, and it was a networking event all around sales. And this guy got up and he had a problem. Whenever he was in a sales call, whenever it came to the moment where he had to ask for the sale, he just fell apart. Now, one or two people in the room tried to help him out with his sales strategy, telling him what to say or do. But it was obvious that he knew what to say or do. That wasn't the problem. The problem was that whenever he got to the sales call, he would get anxious and hesitate, and he would just self-sabotage the whole call. And what most people don't realize, that the most basic reason people buy anything is because it feels good. If it doesn't feel good, then they don't buy it. And the other thing that people don't understand is that we are both senders and receivers. And what that means is whatever we feel, other people feel, especially our clients. So if you feel anxious and hesitant, they'll feel anxious and hesitant. And this is what was happening in the sales call. And that's why they wouldn't buy anything. Now, what I've discovered over the years is that people perform brilliantly when the stakes are low. But when the stakes get high, usually at crucial moments, when they're about to break through to the next level, they just fall apart. And the best way to think about this is think about what I call the plank metaphor. Imagine if I put a plank on the ground, say a 30-foot plank, 4 inches wide, and I asked you to walk along that plank. You could do it easily without thinking about it. But if I take that same plank and I raise it and I put it between two buildings about 100 feet high, then all of a sudden it's a different story. What would probably happen is that you would probably either start to attempt to go across the plank and your whole body would shut down, or you would take a few steps across the plank, you would probably wobble and be pulled all the way down to your death. Now, the only thing that's changed is the consequences and the context. The plank's the same, your ability is the same, but it's the unconscious reaction to walking across this plank when it's raised 100 feet that is actually going to sabotage you and pull you off the plank. And this is the real problem. It was never a sales problem. The problem was the unconscious reaction that was firing off because of the elevated importance he had put on the task of asking for the money. And this happens in all kinds of contexts. It happens when you go after bigger clients, when you raise your fees. So the real problem is that until you change this unconscious reaction, nothing changes.